I have this backing track that's actually a song. It's the rhythm guitar, a scratch drum track, and a bass track that a friend of mine, she asked me to help her with the song. So I thought, since I have the track recorded and I have this brand new beautiful guitar from Roger to show the world for him, I thought, well, I might as well use the track and the guitar at the same time and go over some things that, a couple things everybody always is looking for answers for. Like a big one, like phrasing. Like what's a good way to come up with phrasing? So I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm also going to talk to you about like how to possibly treat when you're coming up with lines or riffs, different sections of the songs. This song obviously has three distinct different parts. One is the verse, the other is it like has a pre-chorus that's like the different tonality, and then the third one is the chorus. So you just heard the track, and I want to go over some of my ideas for you. In the beginning verse, excuse me, is basically an A minor, D minor, A minor, and then it goes to an E or an E7. So for that section, it repeats that 2 times. My thought process is this. Well, I'm in A minor, but when you do that E chord, you got to make a big deal out of that E chord. So you don't want to just keep playing your minor pentatonic or your minor scale. You want to find some of the notes in that E chord. So, well, let's look at it. So you got E, G sharp. If it's major, it's just a B. But if it's 7th, it's got a D too. So when you play a lick over that particular chord, you want to get one of them notes in there, sound like that E chord. The second section actually switches to like the tonality of an F kind of, but it can't stay there because that would be like in the key of C major, that would be like Lydian, and you can't really deviate from this, but and it does. It goes like F, and then it goes like so it left the F part there, but then it goes back to the F, and then it transitions down to an E, to an E7, and then of course the chorus is going back to almost an A minor 8-bar blues, A minor for 2, D minor for 2, A minor for 2, and then a little trick end where it goes F7 to E7. Pretty cool little, turnaround there at the end of that 8 measures. So anyway, section 2 where it goes to the F, well, I just immediately said, okay, well, it can't really be Lydian the whole way through because it does go to the other chords in the key. If you don't know what I'm talking about, leave a comment and I'll try to do a lesson on that, because Lydian's very easily overpowered. Anyway, so my thought was, well, I'm just going to, over the second section, come in and do out of the key of C major. So that's how I did the second section. And again, when that E chord comes up at the end, I know I want to get like, and actually, I think in the first example, what I thought when that E chord came up was, well, I'll actually go to a melodic minor. To really, really bang home that E7 sound there. A melodic minor, sorry. So then when the last section, the chorus is 2 A minors, 2 D minors, back to 2 A minors. To me, that's just pretty much straight, like, okay, I want to do A minor, I want to be an A minor blues. And then the cool F sharp to E7. And I don't know what I did in the first example, but really, you want to get some of these notes in the F7 chord down to the E7 to resolve back to your. Okay, so that's the theory part. Here's the phrasing part. One of the things that I tell most of my students almost all the time, you want to learn how to phrase good? make it mimic something that you could sing. Make it something that is vocal-like. That makes good phrasing. That's why people like listening to people sing, because they understand it, because it makes sense to them. It has a beginning, it has an end, it has a melody, it has a flow, it has conversational qualities to it. It's like speaking. You want to learn how to play like you speak, or better, you want to learn how to play how you sing. So that's what one way to come up with good phrasing. Now, a nice way to teach that to people is you literally try to play the melody of the song and then just embellish it a tiny bit. And that seems to work really good for a lot of people. There's other things I use, but to just give you an example of singing, and I try to encourage my students to do this. Learn how to take your scale, whatever the scale would be. I'm doing minor pentatonic, and go la 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 la. So that if you wanted to go la 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 da da do 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 so see, even something that fast, it's like a guitar trick. To me, I'm singing that in my head. I'm not just playing it. It's learn how to sing your learn how to try to sing along while you play your scales. It will help your phrasing. And then if you can sing along while you're trying to make up solos, they're going to have to make a little more sense, because you got to stop and breathe. Now, melodies to songs usually don't keep jumping all over the place like that, so that's more of a solo idea. So, given all this stuff I just threw at you, the theory part of how to break down the parts of a song, the three different parts, and then the soloing part, and the first phrasing part, the first phrasing part was try to be melodic, like try to play the melody. I'm going to try to let you hear that too. Basically what you're going to hear in this backing track is the verse, the pre-chorus, and then the chorus. And I'll go through the technical ways. I'll go through it's just A minor, highlight that E chord in the verse. On the second part, play C major, highlight that E chord somehow. And on the third part, just play pentatonic blues and try to accent the F7 and the E7. And then the second way I'm going to go through is try to actually just use what I remember the melody that she sang to try to make up my solo and not worry about any of those other things that I just told you. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you get to play a lot of guitar. And thank you for watching. I'm going to rewind this puppy and do it for you from the beginning. Have a good day. Here we go. No, we don't.